We'd like to thank everyone for attending today. We've got some important announcements regarding scholarships here at Northwestern State University. And to lead off our announcements today, I'd like to introduce the president of Northwestern State University, Dr. Randall Webb.
You know, I'm fond of traveling all over the state in East Texas and telling alumni and prospective students and their parents just what a wonderful place Northwestern is. In fact, I tell them good things are happening every day at Northwestern State. In fact, great things happen each and every day at this fine university. And why does that happen? Well, that stems from the Northwestern State family. That's our faculty, our staff, our wonderful students and their parents, and our alumni and friends at the university. You've probably heard a good bit recently about the Mary Rives Gallaspy estate in the Haynesville Shale of South DeSoto Parish. This highly generous gift in support of scholarships has been transformational and will be even more transformational in the annals of Northwestern throughout the years. It is significant, to say the least, but that's not the entire story. Today we're here to make a special announcement that we feel will be of great interest to prospective students and their family members. When I think of Northwestern, I think in terms of superlatives. You know, this is the oldest university in the entire University of Louisiana system. Actually, it's been in place, a single place, longer than any other public university in the state of Louisiana. This place has endured for going on 128 years now. And we're fortunate enough to be housed in the historic and quaint, charming city of Natchitoches. It's hard to believe, but in 2014, Natchitoches will celebrate its 300th anniversary of its founding, and Northwestern will celebrate its 130th. So there's so many other things about Northwestern that really, in a true sense, are taken to the nth degree. But today, we're talking about scholarships, particularly private scholarships. We're here to announce today that we are going to award the largest number and the largest dollar value of privately funded scholarships in the history of this venerable university. We want to do the best we can to narrow the gap between what students and parents are assessed for fees and other expenses at the university and what they have in order to put up against those charges. We're hoping that students who can obtain funding through the TOPS program, for which we're very grateful, and other sources cobbled together with the privately funded scholarships that we'll provide in large numbers and amounts now, will make a tremendous difference. I do want to remind students and their parents that the priority deadline for 2012 high school seniors will be March the 1st. So we've got a month to get those applications in and get moving. I want to also announce that that deadline, March the 1st, also applies for this year's high school juniors who will be seniors in 2013. There will be such a high demand for these scholarships that it bodes well for people to get those applications in as soon as possible next fall. So this is a very special day in our history. I'm grateful to be a part of it. In a few moments, you'll find out some additional information, and we'll also honor some very special people. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Webb. I'd like to introduce the director of Northwestern's Foundation, Drake Owens.
Once again, we honor the generation-changing gift from Mary Rives Gallaspy. Miss Gallaspy serves as an example of so many friends, family, and alumni who have made substantial contributions to Northwestern State scholarships over the past several years. Just echoing what Dr. Webb said and expanding on his statement, the number of scholarships provided to Northwestern State over the past 5 years has increased over 125%, which means we are helping more than twice the students we have in the past. The total value of these scholarships has increased over 100% on average over the past 5 years. And the total amount of scholarship awards coming from privately funded sources has increased 143% over the past 5 years, which means we have the funds to dramatically impact our students. Northwestern State has an alumni base of over 80,000 graduates. This is one of the largest in the state. These are the individuals who support us, their friends, their families, private business. These are the ones who invest in the future of Northwestern State to make sure our students can walk out of here with a valuable degree to get into the workforce, and they do not have to handle the excessive burden of student loans. And this is something I can say that we're very proud of. Thank you.
Thanks, Drake. Our Dean of Students, Dr. Chris Maggio, would like to talk a little bit about that family atmosphere at Northwestern.
Good afternoon. I think the word of the day that kind of summarizes this event today is the word family. The Northwestern State University family became a family and remains a family because of the tradition and the traditional college campus that we have here in Natchitoches is the value that we place upon our students and welcoming them into our community. As Dean of Students, it is very important for us to take care of our students and be there for them. This gift and the scholarships that we're able to offer for Northwestern certainly will help with the recruiting and retention of the very best and brightest students and attract them and retain them to Northwestern State University. I want to emphasize that these scholarships are not only for incoming students, but also for continuing students. Drake mentioned about the family and the gifts and the private donors that we have given these gifts. We want to thank these donors of these scholarships and also encourage our students to remember to apply first for admissions to Northwestern State University and then apply for scholarships. There's a lot of opportunities out there for you, and we want to assist you and help you as you reach your academic goals. Thank you so much.
And last of all, I'd like to bring up the Director of Recruiting here at Northwestern State, Jana Lucky, to talk specifically about how and where you apply for these scholarships.
One of the things I wanted to say is how easy it is to apply. To not apply is just crazy because it's right there on our website. You can apply for admission and scholarships, for academic scholarships in one application. Then in addition to that, you need to also apply through the a leadership and alumni scholarships, and that would be an opportunity to apply for this scholarship as well. I want to now welcome back Dr. Webb.
Thank you, Jana. This is one of the more enjoyable things that I get to do today. We talked a while ago about the fact that this is about changing people's lives for the better through Northwestern, involving them in the superlative environment that we have here. And today we're going to conclude this ceremony by awarding the very first two scholarships to come from the estate of Mary Rives Gallaspy. Some of the scholarships will be awarded in her memory, and other scholarships awarded through her estate will be awarded in the memory of Hettie Fincher, a close relative and friend of hers. And today we honor two of our students. One is a continuing student from Haynesville, Louisiana, Kirk Allen, who is a sophomore majoring in industrial engineering technology and doing a real fine job of that. And he will be the first person at Northwestern to receive one of the Mary Rives Gallaspy scholarships. So, Kurt, if you'll come forward, I'll give you a certificate commemorating this and congratulate you for this high honor.
I appreciate it.
Thought you might want to say a word or two, Kurt.
Before the semester started, I was kind of worried about how I was going to get my books and stuff, and this was the perfect amount just to get all the books I needed, because in engineering, you need a lot of books. So it really does help, and thank you.
The next honoree is a high school senior at Houghton High School. This is a young lady whom Jana and I met when we visited Houghton High School, and Ms. Rayleigh, the counselor there, told us she had some excellent students wanting to major in math in college, and we told her that was music to our ears. And today, when I award this scholarship and the certificate commemorating it, and we will honor Emily O'Glee, who is the student, but we'll also honor her mother as well, who is with her today. And you can imagine just what kind of high school background that Emily has had in order to qualify for one of these scholarships. And we're just proud to have Emily coming to Northwestern next fall. We're grateful today to have her and her mother, Brandy, with us. And this will be the first Hettie M. Fincher Scholarship Award through the Gallaspy estate. So if both of you would come forward, I'd like to honor both of you simultaneously. I'd like to say a word or two. We might let her talk from the parents.
I just want to say thank you for this just great opportunity and honor to get to accept this scholarship award, and it just made me even more excited to be attending NSU next year, or this year.
You can see today is a red letter day at Northwestern, but purple's our color. So that's what we live and breathe and bleed is purple around here. And so tonight, since this is such a very special occasion, we're going to light the iconic 3 columns on Normal Hill in purple in honor both of Kirk and Emily for having received this high honor and these scholarship awards. So I encourage people to drive by, look at Normal Hill tonight, and think of these 2 fine students and their parents. Thank you.